the depths of hell could have forged a diamond this special?
We back, so we just got to our first pellet fuel customer. They ordered 6 tons, so the customer requested 2 tons in the driveway and then 4 tons up by the deck. He already signed a damage waiver. Normally I wouldn't do this for anybody, but since they're a nice family and I remember them from last year and I didn't have any incidences, I figure, you know, I'll just do that for them. So they're getting all the pellet fuel on the other side, and also just makes it a little bit easier for me because once I remove all 6 tons on the passenger side and I offload them, these 4 I'm going to slide them in just to help balance the weight on the trailer a little bit, and then as well as this 1 skid of concrete as well, you know, just so I can center the weight and just to make it a little bit easier. So a little bit easier to transport because the next 2 deliveries are going to Plainfield, both of them pretty much. Well, Moosip, which is basically Plainfield. So the only one I gotta officially unstrap is the one that doesn't have anything that's behind it, so that should be a piece of cake. I'm gonna move this bar out the way so that once I'm done offloading, and this is like part of being really quick and efficient, once I'm done offloading, nothing's in my way. So you just pick up the straps, move them to the side. I already got full permission from the customer to go ahead and record the delivery. He doesn't mind. So if I'm not mistaken, it's this one that doesn't have anything behind it. I just double checked in the hole, it does not. So I'm gonna unstrap this one and I'll wind it up with my hand. This one, I'll slide that off to the side. And right now I can smell my brakes cooking because, man, it was quite a downhill. So I'm gonna drop off the 2 up by the garage first, just to make it easy, just to get those out the way. Then I'm gonna drop off the 4. And as I drop off the 4, I'm gonna swing around here. I'm gonna ask him if he can move his truck. Hey bud, would you mind backing up your pickup truck? So that way I just got like a straight shot. Unless you don't mind. Cause I have to, these 4 pallets I have to like scooch them in the middle a little bit. So I want to reduce the amount of tire marks, you know. All right, cool. So as I'm winding it up, just use your fingertips, and I feed the strap in. I pick it up so it's not more dead weight. I'm trying to roll it up. There we go. All right, so I always take my gloves off because it helps me get a feel for what the material is doing and what the machine is doing. There we go. All right. Got a freshly PM'd forklift. It was funny because I went to the shop yesterday and I told the girl, I was like, hey, I'm here for my PM service on my forklift. She was like, I know what a forklift is, I don't know what a PM is. I was like, oh, seems legit. So now I'm a side shift to the right. I'm gonna back up my forks a little bit just so I have enough space to twist. I'm gonna pick it up, side shift left so it doesn't scrape the other pallet. So forward, pull back. Lift up and pull back, I'm sorry. And then haul ass. There we go. Woo! Let's go. Shift right. underneath the deck depending on how tall my forks are. Like how tall the top of this deck is. Because the only problem is like hitting the beams on the side and hitting the top part. But if it's gonna clear both, then I'll do it. Because he already gave me permission to do the delivery, and I'm not responsible for any property damage. It's you know, it's probably not gonna hold up in court if I do, but it's just a deterrent. So now I'm gonna pick up the skid and bring it up to where he is. Pull back the forks, sling it in. Now you always want the load as far back towards you. Creep down a little bit, and as I'm offloading these, started to lose traction a little bit there. As I'm offloading these, I'll come down and I'll push these across. Just to make my life a little bit easier. So I'll pull that one away and just slide it in the middle, like so. I'm gonna back up. Around this way. You always want to have your forks all the way back when you're traveling. Side shift right, pick up. Tilt, pick up, tilt forward, pick up, tilt forward. Always bring the load all the way back. Full throttle. And you see how I still got some space. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop it down, tilt forward, pick up, tilt back, and then move on to the next one. You always want to creep downhill on grass because you'll start jumping if you hit the brakes. So you're gonna pick up and slide on in. Yep. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just trying to get them in the center. Forks down, forks back, just in case cars come in. And the side shift to the right. think last year I hit that guardrail. That was amazing. Guys, that pretty much sums it up. I'm gonna push that last pallet in and call it a day. I appreciate you all for watching. See you guys on the next one. Later.